My head started vibrating. Jewel moon reflecting the night, the wolves and owls call to you. Terra firma satellites, you will not hear their call. Crystal heiress of the night, whose blood runs milky through it all. Cold globe dipped in white, stars are jacks and Luna the ball. Fingers black pine point to you, dark oils of heaven anointing you. Madmen and dogs howl to you, you will not hear their call. How sad and lonely, white night flame, to rise and fall again and again. I'll see you in the velvet dome, never to kiss your lover earth, circling forever, forever alone. Close your dark green eyes and come to me. Walk across that frozen lake of your privacy. Because it's been too long, these skin and bones by the fireside all alone, and I've read every Reader's Digest from 70 to 81. Close your dark green eyes and come to me. The starlings know not a song to sing to thee, but if God were to give me a bird instead of his word, well, there we'd be with the croaking of a starling from his lonely tree. Close your tired eyes and come to me. I can teach you constellations and astronomy. Ursa Major, Ursa Minor, there's nothing finer than your sweet love. Lonely Milky Way and Betelgeuse and the spatterware floating above. Close your starry eyes and come to me, if you like, of Chardonnay or Burgundy. I'll cook you a meal, play the glockenspiel, and if you feel like you must go, at least I've had time to sing you some rhymes. I love you so. How can I be some kind of comfort to you when you can't even comfort yourself? Don't get me wrong, I know this maudlin song I sing all day to the walls. I am bound and screaming, moving to tears at times. I am bound, seething at my helplessness to alleviate your pain. Let me make clear that I'm not some self-appointed messiah. It's just an inborn desire to see a light smile through your soul and stay. So I remain as a backyard dog tied up and barking through my days. Yeah, and how this world has had its way with you. I watched you grow till your pot was too small. I watched you climb till you ran out of wall. It made you reach for the wide open sky, the most space you could have to grow so high. But then your leaves turned brown and you died rotten from the inside. Must be the pain that causes the blight when your dad beat you in your youth. You were a fine, strong, peaceful sapling, and then that Trans Am ran you down. But still you grew, twisted and deformed, still giving fruits and flowers. Some of us get burned by careless drunks throwing fire. And some of us get chopped down and used for useless structures for the simple. And some of us get nailed. And some of us get barbed wire as it grows into our side forever. And some of us were used for torture and murder, the strange fruit hanging from our limbs. I saw one kicking his legs in protest, those who knew not what they did. They choked the life out of many a man. Sometimes it was motherless kids. So still I am bound, and I am bound to tell you to work the wire out of your side, spit out the screws and signs they nailed to you, and it won't hurt when your pitch and sap runs. Give it to him to make syrup for breakfast, and then keep growing on. For me, grow up rare and strong. I have a few left here. Hope I'm not running over. Am I running over? This one is the Ocean Sweep. It's a group of things about the ocean. These times of shifting water in the mind, a thought wave ebbs and crashes into being, then retreats, leaving the shells of an idea on the shore to marvel for a moment of its color and shape. And another wave caress, and it is gone. Standing at the water's edge, I know it can come back, rolling gently in the surf. This pretty one has not come back. It could float further out into the cold blue heart. It could wash up on another shore, on another day or night, soaking in moonlight, and I will not be there. Perhaps I am with a girl under the pier, carefully unbuttoning another idea. And some will remain at sea for a longer time and arrive as poetic as driftwood with new curves and tone, the delight of the senior beachcomber in the meditation of her beloved sunset stroll. I am pleased it has arrived in her gentle hands. I have the time now to search out the smoother stones as I wait to see if another pretty one rolls in. Someone once waited for me. I was born from the sea. My tears still taste like her. The ocean remembers everything. She and I walking in the tides at night, seaside, and she told me she was frightened. I was touched by the thought that the ocean scares her, and I gave up myself to baptize and dared her. The sea is alive, and the sea is a woman. She does not forget, and she doesn't play fair. She's calm and beautiful, lapping the bays. In a storm, a nightmare. On the day the waters came and will remain forever. You and I talk of permanence, and you say this to be clever. The only thing that lasts are tattoos. I'm shocked you'd be so dim. When they lower your pretty body down, the worms will turn bright colors on your skin. What lasts are tomorrows and distances, songs and legends and love, not unicorns or wizards, roses and tigers. I see the sea, and the sea sees me. We are lovers again and again, and I let her change my skin. One of your letters said you'd love to soak away your pain, the motorcycle scars and the new ink to your collection. You know how I tried to soak away all my private pain by floating it in alcohol to soak into my brain. How sad a sponge that's full with nothing to offer anymore. How sad to watch a dipping bird breaking his neck for more. But that was yesterday, although these days I still float. It's more of an oasis fenced in by yet another moat. I float today on boredom, on regrets and hopes and dreams, coffee, cigarettes, chocolate, scratch tickets and ice cream. These waves are here in air. These waves are enlightening. The waves are in my telephone, and the waves come on like crying. At the Museum of Science in Boston, they teach what makes waves wave. I saw that on the television, but it's something I forgot. Barefoot girl at the wheel, singing songs of pain with the radio. She's driving back from the beach. 6 white horses ride underneath. Her sunburnt lover sleeping, full of wine and dreams of where seagulls go to die. It's a good thing I brought the Nikon, she thinks. These summer days seem to fade before their time. She gazes out at the dunes with the reeds and fences stretching down the coastline right into the sunset. She sees ghosts of lovers from 100 years past folding up blankets and umbrellas. White dresses blowing in golden light. There's a sigh and a smoke. She turns the radio off and listens to the faint applause of waves and wind, and the motor runs, and the day at the beach comes to a close.